Hiring a nanny was one of the best choices we made as a family, but becoming a household employer came with a long list of responsibilities I was not ready for. Taxes, legal forms, insurance, pay stubs. I felt like I'd accidentally opened a small business. I knew I needed help, so I looked into nanny payroll services. And after doing my homework, I landed on Poppins Payroll. If you're in the same spot, trying to stay compliant, support your nanny, and not lose your mind, I hope this review will help. So is Poppins Payroll the best option? Let's find out. Let's start with who Poppins Payroll is and why I felt comfortable handing over something this important. They're built for families like my own, people hiring nannies or household help who just want the payroll side to run smoothly. Nothing more, nothing less. They've been around since 2016. Their system handles all the complicated tax layers, federal, state, and local, so I never had to sort through forms or worry that I missed something. Everything is designed to be hands-off. Honestly, I wouldn't know where even to begin with payroll. Luckily, Poppins takes over from the moment you sign up and keeps it simple all the way through. You don't need to download anything or fiddle with an app. Everything runs through their website. As soon as you're registered, they file for your EIN with the IRS, handle all your state and local employee registrations, and take care of the new hire reporting for your nanny. That alone saved me hours of Googling. But the big thing with Poppins is their singular focus on household payroll. And with nanny taxes, that focus really matters, because this can be a mess. Social Security, Medicare, income tax, unemployment, each with its own rules. Poppins is built specifically to handle that mess. Once you're set up, they handle everything. Tax reports, W-2s, Schedule H, and because the system runs on autopilot, it updates everything behind the scenes. Tax rules may change, withholdings may shift, rates get adjusted, but it all happens automatically. That's the real value here, knowing it was being handled properly without me hovering over it. Of course, none of that would matter if it cost a fortune. So here's what you're actually paying for and what you get in return. Poppins charges a flat $49 per month, and that includes everything. I'm talking full service: EIN registration, tax calculations, direct deposit, quarterly filings, W-2s, Schedule H, PTO tracking. Nothing is hidden behind an upgrade. If you pay annually, it drops slightly to $539. You can add a second employee for $10 more per month. No contract, no hidden fees, and your first month is free. It's rare to find a payroll manager that doesn't try to sneak in extras, but this one actually stayed honest. What that price really gets you is a full stack system that just runs. They handle your tax filings automatically, generate all the paperwork you'll need at tax time, and store everything inside a private online dashboard. It's clean, it's easy to navigate, and it holds all your records in one place. I never had to hunt through folders or email chains just to find something. It was always there. When it comes to paying your nanny, you've got options. I use direct deposit, and Poppins would pull the exact amount from my account 2 days before payday and send it through automatically. But you can also pay manually by check or cash if that works better for your setup. The frequency doesn't change the price. You can run payroll weekly or monthly, and it's all included. They also take security seriously. All the data is encrypted and stored on secure servers. With sensitive info like social security numbers and salary history involved, that gave me a little extra peace of mind. The only issue I hit was when I tried to adjust the setup to cover my nanny's taxes directly. It's doable, but not quite as intuitive as everything else. Took a little trial and error to get the numbers right. Once I did though, it stuck, and more importantly, there were no extra charges for changing things midstream. What you see is what you pay, and that kind of transparency is a big reason I stuck with them. If you want to try Poppins Payroll for yourself, I dropped a link down in the description. Most of the products we cover, we've got special deals that you'll wouldn't be able to find if you went just straight to their website. Before choosing Poppins Payroll, I wanted to be sure I was getting the best value. So I looked into HomePay as well. Since it's owned by Care.com, I felt like it was a natural competitor. Both handle payroll, tax filings, new hire reporting, and direct deposit. But the deeper I looked, the more differences started to show. With Poppins, everything was straightforward. $49 a month, all features included, no contract, and the first month is free. I knew exactly what I'd be paying.
HomePay is much more expensive since it's bundled with household employees.
They bundle in things like workers' comp support and access to premium Care.com services, which might be useful, but it just made the whole thing feel more complicated and expensive. And when I looked at user reviews, I saw a few too many stories about long wait times and slow support. For me, the decision came down to what felt manageable. I didn't want to chase down support or second guess how much I'd be charged every month. I wanted to pay my nanny, stay compliant, and not get surprised along the way. Poppins gave me that. It just worked the way I hoped it would. Simple, clear, and easy to trust. Managing household payroll shouldn't be a source of stress. And with the right service, it really doesn't have to be. After testing the process myself and comparing it with other platforms, I can say Poppins Payroll is one of the few tools that actually makes life easier. It's affordable, straightforward, and built for families who just want to get it right without turning into tax experts. If you're thinking about checking it out, it's worth it to use the link down in the description. We usually can get you some deals that you wouldn't find on their website. If this helped, hit that like button, subscribe for more reviews, and drop a comment if you've used Poppins or are thinking about it. I love hearing from you guys. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.